morning, guys. I am running quite late today. I haven't been sleeping very well at night, and last night was no exception to that, unfortunately, and so I am just getting on my morning treatment, and it's like after 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's not ideal, but it's fine. I already took Trikafta, and I already took the dog out, so just continuing with my morning routine, albeit a bit delayed today, but it's not a huge deal because treatments only have to be 4 hours apart anyway, so theoretically I could do another one at 6, and I don't ever do my nighttime treatment until about 8:30 or 9, so it's not an issue. Not ideal, but not an issue. So I'm making some coffee, and actually have a bit of like happiness to me today. There was a bit of good news for the first time in a very long time when I checked on the CDC website, because I try to check it just once a day. I try not to overload myself with news about the virus because otherwise it makes me super anxious, but basically I check Florida twice a day at the 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. update that our state is doing. I don't know if every state's doing that, I don't think so. And then I check CDC once a day, and when I checked it today, we had only gone up 25,000 new cases in the 24-hour period, which is a lot, but that's the lowest it's been in weeks, at least the entire month of April, because we've been going up 30 to 50,000 a day easily, and then this morning there was also only 300 new cases in Florida, and we've been going up 1,000 to 2,000 sometimes. So seeing that drop, while it's still super early and it could go way back up tomorrow, seeing that drop for today made me really happy, because it was actually a drop, like less cases than we have had in weeks. So it gave me this little glimmer of hope that maybe, just maybe, we are almost hitting our peak and gonna start that long downward slope. You know, this isn't anywhere near over, even if we did, but maybe we can start that downward slope. That'd be great. But so that made me a little bit happy this morning, and not really sure what I'm gonna get up to today. It is still like super deathly hot outside, so I had this idea that I wanted to like maybe go out and take the dogs at the abandoned golf course, but it's just too hot for that. So maybe if the weather cools down, I'm not even really sure what the weather's supposed to do the rest of the week. I think it's supposed to cool down eventually. So maybe do that. But I also have a video idea that I want to do, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be able to do it. So kind of think that one through. But for now, just gonna get my treatment done and just tick things off the list, go one thing at a time, and then when my treatment's done, I'll figure out what I'm gonna do then. So hope you guys are having a good day as well, and I'll see you guys in a little while. Hey guys, so I finished my treatment, and now I am gonna keep working on the towels. If you guys don't know, 2 days ago, for whatever reason, our washer flooded our kitchen, and crossing fingers it hasn't happened since. Still don't know what happened. I was taking a nap, my brother was outside, and I came out and there was just water everywhere, and I had to use our towels, like all of the towels that we own basically, to soak up the water because it was getting on the carpet, and I was trying to avoid that. And so, and then they were like soaking wet, like if you'd like drop them into a pool or something, soaking wet. And so the past 2 days I've had them outside on the porch drying, and they're pretty much completely dry. I think this brown one is still a little bit wet, but not like soaking wet. So now that they're almost completely dry, I am putting them back in the washer to wash them and get them all clean again. So working on that, and also gonna try and find my sewing kit. If you guys, yesterday I was trying to find it. I bought it a while ago. I originally bought it because some of my old shirts had holes in them and I wanted to repair it. And I was trying to find it yesterday because I'm trying to make some masks for my dad to wear. The county that he works in here is about to go under, like, you have to wear a face mask if you're going out, and he won't have to wear it in the store, but he will have to wear it like getting in and out of the car and stuff like that. And the masks I have obviously don't fit him, they're made for my face. So I was gonna make some yesterday, but it just disappeared into oblivion, and I know I never took it to Arkansas, so it has to be in this apartment somewhere. And like I said yesterday, there's not that much space in here. Like it's a 2-bedroom apartment, okay? It's not like a humongous house. So I'm gonna see if maybe I can find that here in a little bit so I can make some masks. And just hanging out. I also need to study up on my Bolts trivia today, Tampa Bay Lightning, or you know, the Bolts, because every Wednesday at 6 until the quarantine is over, they're having Bolts trivia night, and I participated in the first one last week, and let's just say I failed miserably. I could answer anything from like 2018 onwards, because that's when I started following the Lightning, but anything like really old, I could not. The only other thing I know is like they won the Stanley Cup in 2004, and that they became a team, and I think it was 1991. That's about the only thing I know about old-wise, so I need to study up today and tomorrow on my Lightning knowledge. But yeah, so for now I'm gonna finish the towels and see if maybe I can find that sewing kit somewhere. I was just gonna order another one because they're not that expensive, but Amazon's backlogged, so it wouldn't get here till April 22nd, and that's just annoying. So I'm gonna see if I can find it. Hey guys, so I was just going through this shelf to see if the sewing kit was over here, and I decided to take a look through my baby album, my picture album. My parents, every one of us, has a album from pictures from when we were little. This is my brother. Let me flip this around so either. This is my brother's right here, and this one is mine. So I thought it'd be interesting to show you guys a couple of these pictures, because I enjoyed looking through them myself. So yeah, this one is from my first birthday. This house, actually, I don't even remember, because we moved into the current house in Arkansas that I still go to when I was 2, so I don't even remember this house. But that was cool. Some others. Funny story, when I was a baby, I hated water. I think this was the first time my dad put me in water, and I like absolutely hated it, which is weird because I love swimming and stuff now, but as a baby, I was having none of it. I still remember this bed. I had it for a long time. I think it was my first bed after my crib, or somewhere close to it. But I remember I had it for a long time. Eventually I had like it looks like right now there was like a map or something on the wall of the states, but I remember I used to have a bunch of Blue's Clues stuff up here, and this little thing in the corner was a toy chest, and I remember that. We each had our own toy chests, and yeah, I loved that thing. But I remember that bed. So I remember I told you guys I was really tiny the one and only time we went to Disney. That's me, right there in the middle. And I don't remember. I think I was 4. I think I was around 4. But, I mean, my brother looks tiny in and of himself. And then there's another one of us in front of Cinderella's castle. I'm in a stroller. Like, I do not remember this at all. But, it's proof I've been there. But that's why I'm excited to go this year, because I do not remember it in the slightest. So this is what I was talking about. Eventually it got a Blue's Clues theme, because when I was a kid, I was utterly obsessed with Blue's Clues. Like, it was my jam. And this, you guys don't know, because my room changed around a lot by the time we moved out, but this door actually connected to my brother's bedroom, because me and my sister shared a room, and then this door connected to my brother's bedroom, so it was kind of, we could go in and out. We used to, like, crack open the door just a little bit and, like, pass notes and stuff through there. But, yeah, I was obsessed with Blue's Clues as a kid. You can see that design on the wall. It's so weird now, because the way that it's set up, it doesn't even seem like the same room, even though it is the same room that I lived in until 2019, or 2018. We moved 2 years ago. But, yeah, I was obsessed. This I find funny, because I don't even know how old I was here, but obviously I was tiny. But I still remember this. Like, this is one of my best memories from being a kid. I don't even know where we were, gosh. I really don't know. But it was like this vet room, that had all these stuffed animals and like stethoscopes and x-ray. And I think that's what I'm doing there, is giving the animal an x-ray. But it was just like my dream come true, because they even had like real dog crates and stuff, and I just remember me and my brother playing in there and playing vet, and I like having the time of my life. And like you can see here, they had a real like table and everything. I don't remember where that was or what we were doing. That's all I remember from that, but I remember I like had so much fun there. And the last one I want to show you guys is this one. This had to have been our old house as well. Actually interesting, we have blinds there like we did here. But I want to show you guys, because I'm pretty sure this is me. Yeah, it had to be me because they were older. This is Stripes. This is Stripes, our old cat. So guys, then we had Pepper and Ninja. But before we had them, we had Stripes. And when I was a kid, me and that cat hated each other. Like, we look all cute here, but it was a hate relationship. Like, she would scratch me, and I wasn't exactly very nice to her either. Like, I don't know. Me and that cat did not get along. But she lived to be about 18. I think she died in 2012 or 2011. She lived a long time. We had her before I was even born. But yeah, and it's not in this one. Somewhere we have a picture of Priscilla. It might be in my brother's. I'm gonna see if I can find it. This is not the dog. But so I was telling you guys about New York. I do not remember New York whatsoever. This isn't even, I'm not even in this picture. I was like 2 at the time. But this is my brother and sister, and what we didn't we went to New York in 2000. I think it was like September of 2000. And what we didn't realize at the time, until my dad looked back later, is we actually have the Twin Towers in the photograph. And at the time that he took that picture, he was just trying to get the New York skyline. Like, he wasn't thinking, because nobody was thinking about the Twin Towers at that point. But yeah, so now it's a little bit sad, but it's almost like a piece of history that we actually have a picture. And we were there, and it shows the Twin Towers just like a year before 9/11. There we go, I found it. So this is Priscilla. So I remember her. So we have Princess, who is still alive. She's 14, who is Panda's mother, who obviously lives with me. Priscilla was Princess's mother, and we didn't plan any of this. We didn't plan to have Panda. We didn't plan to have Princess. It's just the way things happened. But after they had their litters and we had accidents, we got them spayed to make sure it did not happen again. But yeah, that was Priscilla. She died in 2009, so long before I started vlogging, but she was the sweetest little dog. She was pretty small. She was smaller than Princess, who's about half the size of Panda, but she was the sweetest little thing. And I remember I just used to walk her. I'd walk her around in circles. I don't know why, but she put up with it. She wagged her tail, so yeah. A little bit better look at Stripes. That's at our other house. Man, I forgot about that bench. That bench. Oh, we had it like forever. I think it eventually broke, but I forgot about that. This is in front of our house. That's my sister and brother, but that's Stripes. Man, I used to sit on that bench all the time. Oh, look, there I am. Here's my hand. Found me. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that little look back. It's fun for me. I'm really glad that my parents did that, because it's nice to just look back and remember, or not remember, but see things. Yachty, leave Ninja alone. Thank you. Come here. Come say hi to the vlog, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Say hi. Say hi. We're done. Hi. Say hi. Say hi. But it's just really fun to be able to look back and see things, and then also have pictures that, you know, in retrospect are crazy, like the one of New York. So so yeah, just enjoyed that little look back. Don't lick the book. Don't lick the book. What are you doing? Why are you licking it? Huh? Why are you, yeah, that's Andrew's book. Just because he's your favorite doesn't mean you have to lick it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. And I think I showed some old pictures one other time on the blog when I found a bunch of them in the closet. I don't think it was while we were moving. I think it was before we were cleaning out the closet and I found a bunch of old pictures. But these we always have with us because we brought them when we moved. So Anyway, still no luck on the sewing kit, but my dad said he might try to help me find it tomorrow, so I don't know. But I might upload this soon. We'll see. I think I'm gonna go rest for a little bit because I'm super tired because I haven't been sleeping very well, but then I'll maybe upload this. Hey guys, so I feel slightly like an idiot at the moment. Good news, I found it. I've been like tearing apart the house, like taking off the couch cushions and moving the bed and everything. Sorry, my sister came back on the phone. So anyway, I've been like tearing apart the house looking for it. I took out the couch cushions. I tore apart my entire closet. I was looking under the bed. I tore apart the cabinet in there. And then I lay down talking to my sister and I see it under a piece of paper on the desk. The desk that I have walked by many times. The desk that I looked at when I woke up this morning and went to bed last night, and it's just sitting underneath the piece of paper, just chilling there. And it was like, really? Really? I feel so idiotic now, but at least I have it, so now I can make the masks, and glad I found it, but it was just like, you have got to be kidding me. I kept just scared herself with the picture. It was like, wow. Special. Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight. We just took the dogs for a walk because it cooled down a little bit. So I'm gonna upload this and then eat some lunch. My dad's bringing home dinner, so I'm not sure what this is gonna count as. But so since I found my sewing kit, I decided to try and follow the directions from the CDC website to make the masks. And I got like the mask, excuse all the loose stitching, this was my practice one. I got like all the mask portion correct, but I couldn't get the earpieces in. So what I'm gonna do, because you were supposed to like thread them through, I think it'll be easier for me if I just sew that flap over and then do it that way. Plus I think these need to be a little bit longer. But I'm just gonna do it that way. I think it'll be a lot easier for me. So trial and error, that was my practice one, but man, that is hard to do. I think this is probably about the right size, maybe a little bit bigger, but that hurts my fingers, and I also stabbed myself with the needle once, so that's great. But just all the intricate moving, plus getting through this t-shirt is a lot harder than you would think it would be with a needle. So that's what I did. I might try and do another one later. I might just call that quits for tonight and pick it up again in the morning, but I'm glad I have all my materials. Actually, it was funny. After I finally found the sewing kit, I tried to, you know, I was gonna do it, so then I couldn't find my mask. I was like, really? But anyway, so that's lesson learned, but hopefully I can get a little bit better at it. I have some time to work out the kinks. I have, well, this shirt is easy to sacrifice because it doesn't fit me and I never wore it. I have another shirt technically I can sacrifice because I'm never gonna wear it again, but it has a little bit of sentimental value, so I really don't want to do that. But this one, I mean, I just took a tiny little chunk out of it, so I have lots of wiggle room to work with here. So yeah, that was the project, but that's all I've got for today. So thank you guys so much for coming along on my day today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.